We're going to start another project today.
Alright, so let's go do a walkthrough of another finished project. This is a 2019 Ram Promaster 2500 159. The lady dropped this off a couple months or so ago. For those of you that follow the channel, know that I fell off a ladder here in our new shop, broke a couple ribs, nose. I'm back to 100% now, and we're back to full production. So let's do a little walkthrough. We've kind of nicknamed this around the shop the Cedar Chest because, you know, everyone's grandmother back in the day had a little cedar chest they kept in their closet or at the foot of their bed that had old blankets and stuff in it. I think this right here will kind of match that theme. So as you can see here, this one has knotty pine walls and ceiling, and all the rest of the woodwork in here is all eastern red cedar. And this is local. One of our builders here in the shop, Bill, actually cut these trees on his personal property. We had them milled at a local Amish sawmill. We had them dry kilned at a local woodworker that has a nice big dry kiln. Even though I don't have a sawmill here yet, I'm kind of working on that. I also don't have a dry kiln here yet, working on that as well. But as you can tell, we've done nice epoxy countertops, which you'll see here. So as we move in here, so here we have, you know, nice brushed bronze faucet, retractable hose. And then as we pull out the sink insert here, we have a huge deep sink. This thing's almost 14 inches deep. You know, it's got the shower function. It also, because she's a raw food person, so we got one that has, so she can spray off her vegetables and as she cleans them. So, you know, she wanted a deep enough sink to process all of her raw vegetables. She wanted to be able to wash in it, whatever, if she ends up getting a little small animal, dog, cat, whatever. She can wash it in here just fine. So, and this epoxy countertop, we did this in-house. This is another section of that tree that, that Bill cut down on his property, and we processed it all in-house. So underneath the sink, good.
Yep.
Underneath the sink, there is a, we got a water filter system that we're going to let the owner choose if she wants in here or not. She sent it, but I'm hoping after she sees this, she won't want us to drill a hole in the countertop and put a nice stainless steel water spout in here for water filter. But
in her defense, this was already done before that got sent, so.
yeah. You know, if we would have known about the filter ahead of time, we might have went with a little bit smaller sink to leave a little bit more room, or we might even change the theme a little bit to more compensate for the stainless steel spout. It just doesn't really go with anything else in here. So we also did, there's 3 nice big deep drawers, all dovetailed with latches, so we don't have to worry about them coming open. This here, she wanted a closet to be able to hang up some clothes. We left the inside of the cedar raw. For one, it gives a nice aroma. 2, it's a natural bug repellent. So it's got a nice curtain rod in here. She can hang all kinds of stuff in here. Or if she wanted to later on, if she decides that she don't want to hang it, she can put shelves in here. This corner is where the AC line comes up and tees off into this vent and the vent in the back. And then there's another little corner over here for all of the electrical on this side. So with this down here, there's an area for a porta pot, a bucket system, more storage. You know, it just depends. In her case, she actually has a whole bucket system that she uses, a composting toilet that she's going to put down here. So we left a nice area for that. We also left all this open under here because she still hauls stuff for her charities, her different charities, that she wanted to be able to haul a few boards or whatever in here, so she wanted that all open. So I'll let you get a little look around here, then we'll go around back and we'll talk about the electrical system. Alright, so one thing we didn't mention about this van, it is fully insulated with Havelock wool. It's an all-natural product for, you know, someone that doesn't want any of the chemicals of the foam, spray foam or foam board. This is a great product to work with. And one of my biggest things is customer service. So anytime we have anything we need to order, we call them and they're right on it. So if you need any wool, you can either get a hold of us or you get a hold of Havelock Wool themselves. Tell them, you know, you got the information from us if you don't mind. It helps us out too. So you can see the rear vent for the bed area for the air conditioner. As you come down, this is a full-size bed. We continued the knotty pine on the doors, and everyone is always kind of worried about how to finish out these corners. We make these corners removable, 2 screws. This whole panel pops out. It's easy to go. Get in there, change the bulbs or whatever. Up on the roof, there is 830 watts of solar, and we also have a single max air fan up there. And there's still enough room in between the max air fan and the 2 front panels that if she wanted to add a wee boost or something later on, there's enough room up there without any issues at all. As we come down here, this is her 12-volt air conditioner. I do have a video of this install if you want to check that one out. Much appreciated. Like and subscribe. I know, shameless plug. So we run all Victron and Battleborn components. We have a Victron Multi-Plus inverter charger. We have 5 Battleborn batteries. You probably could have got by on this system with 3. It'd been a little much for the air conditioner and Vitamix or whatever she's going to be running. So we recommended 4. She chose to upgrade to 5. So we got 5 nice Battleborns in here. We have a Victron battery monitor. We have a Victron 150 solar charge controller. And we also have a Victron 30 amp DC to DC so she can charge the batteries while she drives. We got a Blue Sea fuse box. And then we also, since she doesn't really have a lot of high draw electronics in here, we just went with a regular residential small little breaker box here. And we have our main battery disconnect. And then down here we have our 80 amp breaker for the Cruise and Comfort air conditioner. So as we move across over here, this is the box that covers her water tank. She has 42 gallons of fresh water. Underneath the van is a 15-gallon gray water tank with a curbside dump. And we also have the AC condenser is mounted under the van, which kind of gives it a little more ability to be stealthy. And I say that because that is a term that gets overused nowadays. especially in the whole van life movement. So as we open this door, you can see in here, that's her water tank. We have a SureFlow water pump, accumulator tank, and this here is the tank dump. So all you have to do is reach in there and hit the little valve, and it dumps the tank out on the ground, and for winterizing or cleaning the tank or whatever. Going back to these corners that remove, we did have a customer come in and they said something about it looked like the door was on backwards. Well, there's a reason for that. If we had flipped this around to where it would open this way, then you couldn't get this corner piece out to change the brake lights without taking the door off. This way you can open that up, take that off, no problem. Easy, anybody can do it. So we do have the water inlet. It's a gravity fill water inlet on the driver's side. So I think this van so far is, because I'm a wood guy, this is absolutely beautiful. Even though we paint it, some people want them painted, I get that. But if you're looking for a log cabin feel, you're not going to beat this. This is one of the most beautiful ones I think we've done, with all the raw live edge and the natural cedar. So, all right, so as you can see with this finished project, the lady's going to be here in a couple days to pick this up. So if you would like to get a van built, feel free to hit us up at info@Red's Custom Design. You can check us out on our website at redscustomdesign.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube, all under Red's Custom Design. We are located in English, Indiana. We do partial builds, full conversions, buses, tiny houses, minivans. You know, if you have a Connect or the Promaster City or even a Chrysler Voyager van, you know, you want a little bit of something done. You know, as long as it makes sense and it's safe and it's within your budget, we're more than welcome to, you know, take on any project that you have. So if you would, please be kind, give us the thumbs up. Hell, give us a thumbs down if you want to. It don't matter. I'm good either way. Everyone has their own taste. Leave us a comment. Share to your friends. And if you're ever in this area, feel free to stop by. Take a look at what we got going on at the time. Have a good day. Safe travels.